Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, because I was looking at things. So, remember how I keep wondering, I don't know how I can upgrade to a town. Yeah, it's impossible. It's pretty simple, actually. We just need to wait. And we are gonna wait. We're gonna get a specific event to upgrade these things to towns. So that quest that we have, that is impossible to complete. So what we're gonna do today, in spending our build points that we had last episode, and I was looking at upgrades and all that, I'm gonna need a town, so I can't do those upgrades. But we're gonna spend our build points because we can get these stats up. And while I was looking at the min-maxing, I'm not really sure if it's the situation. Like, for example, Kingdom stat rank over here is rank 1, but I only have 19. So I don't know if it's 20. I thought it was 20 that triggered the next stat rank, or maybe it is 10 for all I know, and we just didn't get the events yet or something. Like, it does make sense that it would look at these stats. Look at these stats. It does make sense that it would be 15. So if we could go up on military, for example, we can focus on that. We also have economy. Let's actually look. So yeah, if we could go up on military and economy, a little bit more on economy than, or a little bit on military. A little bit more on economy than on military. So I'm gonna go, we are looking at these stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we need a wooden wall. We have that already. Everything is well defended. We have a watchtower over here for espionage. That makes no sense. Anyway, we have a tavern already. We have a smithy for military. They can also upgrade for economy, and it gets +1 economy if next to a shop. Now, that doesn't work as a shop, but we have a shop over here, so I can get the smithy right there. We have a shrine over here as well for divine, gets +1 loyalty. That's not that great. We have a monument over here for loyalty and community. A lumberyard for economy doesn't get upgraded. I could put it anywhere though. Does get a +1 to relations on a settlement with peers. And we got a longhouse, but we have a longhouse already, don't we? No, we don't. Longhouse over here adds a bunch of stuff, as well as +1 to loyalty, which is good. An herbalist's house over here adds +1 to arcane when adjacent to a shrine. A granary +1 to community. A dance hall is just normal thing. Brewery is relations. That is +1 to economy. And barracks +1 to stability and military. Now, we don't have barracks, do we? We have a tavern. That's +1 to stability when adjacent to a longhouse. So we're probably going to get a longhouse in the center, because that's just good. And we got barracks over here. They look the same, but they're not. We've got barracks over there, so that's pretty good. Let's look at our build points. Everything is amazing. That's good. Now, military and economy seem to be sort of tapped out for right now, and I'm okay with that. So let's try and build a little bit of community. Is that what I need? I suppose espionage probably isn't going to be a bad thing to have. Let's try and focus on community, because it's easy to build from now on. So let's see what I can do. We're going to get already a little bit of community over here, +1, and it's going outside of the screen, but that's all right. That doesn't go outside of the screen. This is interesting, because it detects automatically. This one doesn't. Let's see. I wonder if it's because it's being built. We can make that test over there. So if I am going to build anything that goes for community, I have a brewery. That's +1 to loyalty, and +1 to stability, and +1 to relations. That's kind of good. So the relations is always there. The loyalty is a settlement with a windmill, and stability is one with a tavern. We have a tavern, so a brewery could be good. But if I need a windmill, that's +1 to community when a settlement with a granary. Oh, that's good. Absolutely. Let's go with a windmill. Oh, let's definitely go with a windmill. We can put it over there. So that's pretty good. That means I can have the brewery, and I can have it anywhere, so we're going to do that. However, this thing gets +1 to community when a settlement with a granary, and we don't have a granary, so we might want that. Unfortunately, I can't... Oh, there it is. +1 to community. Affects windmill. Absolutely. So a granary is also going to be important. And I have another thing over here, which is brewery. So it's a granary and a brewery that I'm going to get. Sounds good to me. Definitely good to me. Let's see if there's anything else that I need. +1 to... Nope, I don't need that. A monument. That's just good and cheap for community and loyalty. So I might get a monument, and that would mean that I can put anything anywhere. This one is for divine and gets +1 loyalty when adjacent to a longhouse. So the shrine might be better, and getting the divine up is good because we already have some points on that. And it has rank 1. I don't get it. So let's go with a shrine instead, and this needs to be adjacent to a monument. To a monument? To a longhouse. +1 divine when adjacent to a monument. I don't have a monument. We're not going to have a monument. I'm going to get a shrine, a brewery, and a granary. And everything is amazing. Everything is awesome, and that's that. Fantastic. Now we need to wait a little bit until Octavia is done, because we have a specific task, a specific objective that I want to complete pretty fast, and this is the one. It doesn't tell me the when, like the hours, but I can conduce. I can conduce. Let's go with the conduce. That's not the word I was gonna say. I can do a test, and that's gonna be to wait until midnight while inside the boundaries of our kingdom and see if her date actually changes. So I'll try to do that. We need to go over there, staying inside the. What was that sound? Why'd you give me that sound? Don't give me that sound. Yeah, I'll stay with those. Okay, so it's good. I don't know when we are out, but we're gonna be out before. Yeah. It's 2 minutes after midnight. Is that a movie? That sounds like a movie. And let's hope that Octavia has a specific day. So Troublemakers ends in 1 day. So it looks like she's gonna end that in the like midnight. So I can wait a little bit for that. Or actually I can just calculate everything for that. And I don't know how many days the month has. I hope he has 30. 30. Did I say? I said words. I know the words. And because yeah, I hope it has 30. Let's see. We're gonna go to that bandit camp, and hopefully we'll have an easy time with the journey. Because if it has 28, which is a decent number for a month. Please stop. Random encounter. Why'd you go that far? I don't want to do this. Oh, man. I really don't want to do this. Who the heck are you? Greetings to you, good sires. So your money or your life? What you say? What say? What is this? 1974? Come on. That's my life. Okay, so this is interesting. They're both going for Valerie, so I'm gonna get Amiri and Jethal around because they are the bane of those guys, and that's attack of opportunity a miss. I don't know what that was all about there, but things are going well back there. Oh yeah, they're going well. Let's go over there. That bandit is taking quite a considerable amount of damage, and you guys can continue that. This is good news. Destruction. And it's a shame they attacked Rim, but experience is great. Now the problem with this, of course, is that we're so far out. We're so far out, man. Yeah, it's not ideal at all. But is this a location? No, I doubt it. Oh, didn't loot you. Did I? I did. You're all the same, right? This game has trouble, remember. See? No, I didn't loot this one. It's too far away. Yeah, so let's get... Sometimes, I think you need to hover over for a little bit or something. I need to, like, wait until the animation is done. The little fade-in animation of the... Oh, that's not how it goes. Fade-in animation of the pop-up. Okay, so the problem that we have right now is that we are very, very far away. And we're gonna arrive after midnight, which is not a problem. Definitely not an issue. We're not really losing time. And we're going to the ruined watchtower. We made it over here. Let's go through here because we're gonna need to do that. So the overgrown pool. I wonder what it has for us. And on our way back, we can. I don't actually know where we're gonna go. On our way back, I'm going south again. yeah, I'm trying to plan my my journey again. Oh, did the day pass? I don't know if the day passed. It's already nighttime. There. We have some really happy Russians over here. I say Russians, they speak Russian. Lumberman and Gorax. And the month has more than 28 days. Okay, this is weird. A group of hardy men with axes, most likely lumberjacks, are menacing a fragile Nixie. 2 lumberjacks stand before her, relaxed and disconnected. The lead lumberjack shakes his fist at the Nixie and yells, "Let them go, you swamp freak! If you don't, I'll burn this rotten grove to the ground, on my word." Well, this grove is not yours, so I already don't like Korax. Which probably means that he's a potential general. Yes. "You're the freaks, and my name is Melians. Thank you very much. If you keep being rude like this, I'll just drown these jumbos in the lake, understand?" Melians. Noticing you, the lead lumberjack grins and waves. "You there, you seem a capable sort. Interested in some coin? Name's Korax. We're loggers here in the forest. We could use your help in freeing our boys from this Gorgon's claw." A Gorgon is an actual monster, so yeah. The Nixie has better chances at winning. Jethal taps her chin, amused. "Let's find out if I'm right." You know what the hell with this. What exactly is this? Solve the problem with force. Am I just gonna kill them all? Because that's what I think that is. I'm gonna just kill them all, and there's no more problem. They're not fighting anymore. But I don't know what that is. There's no indication of what this choice is. Anyway, let's... Maybe it opens another option. I'm gonna ask what's going on here. And Korax says, "We're minding our own business, cutting trees, and the trees are mine. You need to pay... Do you pay tax? I really hope you pay tax to this. That's actually something I should be able to ask. Especially because this guy doesn't seem to know who I am. We were minding our business cutting trees and splitting logs when this hag shows up out of nowhere, screeches at us, then jinxes 2 of our lads and threatens to drown them. With these fey breeding like rabbits everywhere, what's an honest, hard-working man to do?" "Stupid Jumbo," says Melianzi. Is that Jumbo supposed to be like they're big? Or, I don't know, are they small? No, that's Melianzi. Is that they're trying to drown these? I don't know. "You're the ones who breed like rabbits, spreading into more and more space. We've lived here since forever. I've grown these trees for more than 100 years. Know them down to the tiniest leaf, and then you show up with your stupid axes to ruin everything." Okay, let's listen to me, guys. The loggers exchange glances, holding their hands on their axes. I should be capable of, you know, the hell with this right from here. So I'm thinking that option is actually to make a decision on who I'm gonna attack or not. But I don't like that they're holding their axes and exchanging glances. I mean, they have... No. I don't think this is supposed to be menacing, so that's fine. I'm okay. Let's see what we have. So, the forest is big. I'm sure you can find other trees. Quarreling with Fae is more trouble than it's worth. You have no idea how powerful and thin-skinned they can be. Thin-skinned? You mean prickly? As in, I mean, that's probably... Yeah, that can be... Prickly and thin-skinned can be interchangeable. Certainly not in this situation, but I think prickly might be the... Like, maybe prickly is not the word. You know, like, prickly is the word, right? It's like when somebody just, you know, it's easy to anger. Yeah. Let's see. In the Baroness of... I'm the Baron... That's the one. That's what I'm gonna go with. "I'm the Baroness of these lands, rightful ruler of the realm, and I haven't granted anyone logging..." That's exactly what I'm gonna go with. "I haven't granted anyone logging rights to this forest. You should leave now, or you may regret it." What sort of a ruler protects monsters over their own subjects? Well, the monsters are my own subjects. Attack everyone, I love it. "I'll show you what comes from disrespecting me. Are you mad? Attacking your own people to help some freak? Nope. I didn't like you from the beginning. I don't like you now. Let's murder you right now. How about some of this? Do you like this? I'm also gonna intimidate you. Apparently, they got unlucky. They got unlucky. Oh, this is less than ideal. Did they just... They died. Hopefully Melisande is gonna be one of our generals. These guys certainly weren't gonna be any generals. Let's get you though. So that was pretty good. Oh, he's dead. Okay, well let's get no one. Melisande, please don't do anything. Are we good? Good hope. Thank you. Okay. They're also my subjects, especially if they live in my forests. Yes, sure, it's their forest, but you know, I need relationships with these people. Great axe, that's nice. I'll get it. Not so much the rest. Soft cheese, I'll definitely get that. Yeah, see, it's just, it doesn't mark them as visited, which is really, it's really weird. We have more stuff over there. Melisande, hi, hello. Are you well? So those guys died anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm not really sure what Corax did. Sobbing, the Nixie looks at the bloody bodies splayed at her feet. I just wanted to scare them, so they leave me and my trees alone. And you, I hate you, you dumb jumbos, all of you know how to do. All you know how to do is fight. Yeah. That no general for me. Ah well. That's what you get. That's what you get when you fail a DC roll of. That was an easy DC roll. I don't know. I must have rolled. I can't tell now because it was so far back. No, maybe I do. Maybe this records everything. So, what sort of ruler protects? Yeah. I rolled a 4. Ah well. Nope. Direwolf. Yep. Good stuff. So I rolled a 4. I definitely had the bones? What's the word? I had the chops. Chops is the word. Ooh, nice. I don't know where I'm at. Why am I getting all this stuff? Yeah, I definitely had the chops to succeed at that. Unfortunately, just didn't. Just absolutely did not. And I don't know where I'm going. This is the only exit. It's weird. Anyway. Yeah, unfortunately for them. I'm sure I lost, like, loyalty, but who cares? I'm not focusing on that. It's probably -1 or something. I'm fine with it. It's all good. And besides, I mean, I don't need to have skills. I will fail at them anyway, so it's good. It's good. Although I haven't been lucky to succeed in all my stuff. So we are going back before the end of the day. Because we need... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back south, and then on the way back I'll explore this bit. It does depend on what exactly is going to happen in the kingdom. But we're fine. We're fine. It's kind of sad that I couldn't get the pixie or whatever that was to like us. And speaking of failures, troublemakers, unknown troublemakers are spurring... I failed. I failed on that. I failed on that. -1 community. It's fine. So, the regent managed to stamp out the smoldering fire, but many disappointed citizens left the country. Oh, it's fine. Let's see. You've got a project over here as well. Oh, it's a new one. Trade agreement. Yeah, but I don't have advisors for that. So, I don't care for your trade agreements. Although, and they cost money, so... I mean, those are probably very important, but, well. So, events. Is it events that I need? Yes, absolutely. So, it is a DC 13, and she has a +3. I got a D20 plus, so it's basically a 50% chance to fail. Or actually a 50% chance to succeed. Because of this DC 13, if you roll a 13, you still succeed. So it's 10 through 20, which means it is... actually, no, it's 55% chance to succeed. That's how it is. Because, you know, yeah. Start that event and see if we can get some more debauchery onto that. And I don't think I have anybody free. Jod is going to be needed. I actually don't know what Jod is doing. So we got the troll sightings, which we absolutely need to do. And we got Jod over here. Research. This one needs to be done. That costs money, but I'm okay with that. So he's doing research in this, which is going to end in 4 days. I know how they end now, which means I'm good to go on that. because it's on 4 days, which means it's at the midnight level, or anywhere through the day, because I think it counts just the day as a whole. So what I'll do is I'll come back in 4 days. Let's do that. Could have slept in here. Don't go in there. There's a passage over here, so let's go over there. Travel. Oh, what? No. Yeah, I want to go to the bandit camp. I was gonna go back, but that's not possible. Okay, so I can move over here, not enter. Probably can sleep. Let's go ahead and do that, but I'm actually gonna manage something here. So, because hunting is so important, I'll maximize my chances as best I can. 11. Got a 10 over here. Plus 3. That's curious. So it's the same thing. Huh. That's curious. There's got to be some calculation in there. So everybody gives us a plus 2. Then you're probably going to go over there. Is that how I had this? I think that's how I had this. Do you give a plus 2? You do. So no camouflage. Let's get that bonus. And let's see if we... I didn't even spend time. That was just great. That's fantastic. I like that. Okay, let's go this way. So 1 day is gone. We need to go back in 3 days. We can know this, but it doesn't really matter because we can't claim it. Okay. And then let's go back. Just keep an eye up there. Sounds good to me. So I need to go back in 2 days. The months have 31 days, so that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Yeah, because I just misremembered. I thought the arrow there was pointing in the northeasternwardly, in that way, but no, it's this way. Do you want to enter location? Absolutely, I want to enter location. So that's 3 days still to go. But if it is already, no, is it 3 days? No, it isn't 3 days. It is 2 days now. Absolutely, it is 2 days. Right? It's fine. I can look at the footage and or actually, looking at the footage, I can save scum for better management of time. Because we can just save, go in a direction, enter the kingdom, and do that. So we got a Shorty. Or somebody named Shorty. Or my character is just very fond of nicknames and just went with that. Hey, you're all leaving some for me, right? Just stand looking like you were told. The man's voice carries the weight of command. He seems to be the leader of these bandits. His bushy beard is matted, and remnants of the last day's meals are still evident in it. In the beard? Or the mustache? Yes. Yeah, his beard. Quit your whining, says Berta. We always take care of our own, don't we? Says a disheveled, rotund woman with a round face. Ha, right you are. When have we ever mistreated you, Shorty? The short, ratty man, whose filthy strands of hair do little to obscure his prominent bald spot, doesn't even try to watch the road. His eyes are locked on the sight of his companions, rummaging through their most recent haul of obviously stolen loot. The bandit leader looks up and jumps with a start when he sees you, his sole eye wide in disbelief. Shorty, you ass! You were supposed to watch the road! Shorty spins to face you, finally noticing your presence. Hey, someone's coming! Grab your blades! He yells belatedly. Hey, hold on, everyone, the bandit leader says as he sheathes the sword he'd drawn just a moment ago. I like him. And Shorty, stop your foaming. Look here, this is our glorious Baroness herself. Come now, bow down, everyone, bow down. The bandit leader bows low, a smirk showing through his bushy beard. The rest of the bandits clumsily repeat the gesture, all except Shorty, who can only glance back and forth, unable to comprehend the situation. Who are you? What's going on here? Why, we're your loyal subjects, honest bandits, the loot of the lot of us. The bandit leader's broad smile reveals a mouthful of rotted teeth. He's not a very good bandit then, because he doesn't have fake teeth. We'd been associating with the Stag Lord's band, but since you went and beat the stag out of him, we are left on our own. So now you ought to take us in, your grace. We'd even be better with a strong leader. We'd be even better. So you wish to enter my service? Aye, your grace. We're ready and willing to serve. We'll take a pledge right now if you want. We'll kiss your boots, your ass, whatever you need. We're sick to death of hiding in the woods and sleeping in the dirt. Why be bandits when we can take from traders legal-like? That's true. That's true. Collect taxes, he means, your grace, the rotund woman clarifies. All for the glory of your grace, of course, the bandit leader says with a grin. Hey, what are you saying? What are you saying? Shorty shakes his head in confusion. If that's the Baroness, the only job she'll have for us is news tighteners. I say we cut her down and call it a day. Okay, so Shorty, you're dead. Can I kill you? And then the other ones I can get, because I don't like you, Shorty. Yeah. These two seem like reasonable. They're only two, though, so I don't know how beneficial it would be for the kingdom, but, you know, they want to join me? Absolutely. Chaotic neutral forever. Shut your trap, Shorty, says Hendrik. I beg your pardon, your grace. Dumb as a doornail he is. Just joined our company, but recently. Also, can we... well, it's only natural that, you know, they would associate rulers with lawfulness. But, well, I guess it's not necessarily lawfulness that he's thinking that I am, but at least goodness. Or maybe goodness, I should say. If it is goodness, then... please? No? Can we not? But if it is lawfulness, I guess it makes sense. Let's see. The very sight of these low-life scoundrels offends me, says Valerie. Valerie? Anyway, it shouldn't. Oh, she does. There's a tone to her line, though. Low-life scoundrels. Isn't she lawful neutral? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm chaotic. Sorry, Valerie. Sorry. The bandit leader glances at Valerie. Hey, Berta, look at the girl in the Baroness's service. Clean and sleek and well-groomed she is. You could take a lesson or 3 from her, I'd say. You as well, Hendrik. You as well. Oh, she's not bad, all right. But would you even know what to do with her? It's all you can do to lay with me once a week. And I barely got a yawn in before you finish. I doubt you could sit the saddle to ride her kind. Lower than vermin, Valerie says with a grimace. With your permission, I would happily cleanse the world of this trash. I bet he's a general. I bet he's a general. Valerie, you're such a bother. Seriously, why are you pressuring me? Let me do my stuff. Octavia did the same thing. Octavia did the same exact thing. Twice. Well, the first time she didn't, but anyway, she interacted with a... I'm sorry, Valerie. Yeah, yeah, I mean... I need to go. Yeah, I'll go with that. It's in character, and I still would like to let her. I still would like to let her. She's very holier than thou, though. So there's a decision here that needs to be made. I can't just let her choose everything that she would like to go for. But I still would like to let her do her decision. That'd be, you know, delegating for my generals and all that sort of stuff. But no, I'm not gonna go with that. I either choose this one or this one. I don't know if there's any. I hadn't read the last one. Sure, I'll hire you. If you deal with Shorty, that is distasteful. Distasteful. No, these are distasteful. Shorty is just outright, yeah, aggressive. Not aggressive, but he's definitely not gonna go. You heard her, Shorty. Sorry, but today isn't your day. Oh, screw you. Yeah! Valerie, at least we're gonna be able to do something here. Well, there it is. There's more that's good. It's good. Okay, so I like that because it was the decision I wanted to go with all along. So that's perfect. Collect all the things. Actually, that chainmail is pretty heavy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I don't need it. So, drop. Screw that noise. So I lost the chainmail. Absolutely. Okay. It's good that we can access the inventory from here. Let's have a chat with the bandits. The bandits themselves don't say anything, I'm gonna bet. Hooray for her grace with capital H and capital G. Which is apparently very important in the Russian language. Apparently that's how you denote the respect. Quite doesn't work. It doesn't work like that in English. You do denote respect with capitalizing things, but it's not. It's more of an official respect. It's not like this would make sense. I'm not saying that this doesn't make sense, but it is in this situation. It makes it like Her Majesty in the United Kingdom, for example. I think Her Majesty is capitalized because this is all, of course, tradition and local just way of doing things, because she's the head of the church as well as the head of the government. So there is also a measure of holiness and to her, and that's where you'd see that. For example, the name of a god being capitalized, even if it's just a nondescript name, like just God itself. If a religion treats their god or gods anyway in by God, then capitalizing the G of God would be the sign of respect, and as well as the H, the her from his or their or yours, and would still be the same. Apparently, Russia just goes for that whenever it's fine. It's just a lot more lenient with the respect and just respect for everyone. Did I say Russia? I meant Russian, because I need to look where Russian is spoken, because I keep saying that Russian speakers, because it is about the Russian speakers wrote this game originally. But if it's only Russia, I guess I could just say Russians, even though it's not quite an analog, or not. It's not quite necessarily the same. It's like English speakers. Well, I guess that's the thing. English speakers, not necessarily English people. Let's see what what do the Dutch? The Dutch. That's the word. The Dutch speak Dutch, but you don't need to be Dutch to speak Dutch. And if you speak Dutch, it doesn't mean, or if you're Dutch, it doesn't mean that you speak Dutch. That's another thing. Anyway, let's have a chat with Berta. Hopefully she'll clean up. Hooray for... Oh, they all say the same. Please don't all say the same. They all say the same. Oh, well. Heavy mace. I'll get that. What is the mace like? Oh, there it is. +1. Do you use a mace? Yes, you do. I remember that. Now you have +1 attack bonus and +1 damage bonus. That's where the +1 comes from. Okay. And thorax pendant and fruits and all the things. Oh, there's also that little guy over there that was locked. A wand of cure light wounds. That's the most useless wand ever. Give me a wand of heal. Actually, I don't know if heal exists in the heal spell exists in this in Pathfinder, because I don't know if it exists in Dungeons and Dragons 3.0. Or actually, this would be... No, this would be 3.0, yeah. This would be inspired by 3.0 rather than 4.0. Even though it came out after 4.0, but then again, it came out because 4.0 came out, and I was like, no, why do I need to be level 5 to be able to throw sand in people's eyes? This makes no sense. Where's my roleplay? And then, well, that was one of the criticisms. Okay, everything else doesn't matter. And let's just leave. So... one question here is the time, the day. But I want to go to the Ruined Watchtower, so I think it's in 2 days. I think I have 2 days to go. I was at 3 and now I have a 2, which means it's going to be on... I don't know if it's going to be 32. I imagine it's not going to be 32. But there's no real reason why it wouldn't be. But because these things are already so made up with the made-up names of the months, I'd expect them to have the same exact structure as the Confucian? What's the word of our calendar? As in the Western world's calendar? And I say Western world, I don't mean it's not just on the West, because everywhere in the world we have these calendars. What's the word of our calendar? I don't know. Because then there's a Chinese calendar, and I'm sure there's others as well. And I don't know how those work. They have a name. It's like, I don't know. I'll need to look into that. But it doesn't really matter. But anyway, because they are making up, my point is that because they are already, that's a hammer. That's a statue up here. Because they are already making up the names of the months, it makes sense for them not to make up even more stuff like 10-day weeks and 40-day months and days that don't exist in the calendar. Because I'm pretty sure the Chinese have that, which is I don't know actually. The days that are not counted. They still exist, but it's just not counted. So we got a doggy. Doggy! Doggy! Doggy doesn't like me, though. Oh, well. Grass has sprouted between the cobbles of the ancient road. And, you see a bush. The bush is not grass. Is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. Like bamboo is grass. Hey, doggy! Doggy's leading me somewhere. Maybe his own. I'm not going there immediately, but I will. Maybe his owner is in danger, and doggy wants help. And for some reason, it was helping out the road because he knows what roads are. Maybe he does. Like dogs know where zebra walks are and all that sort of stuff. It's always fun when I'm driving and there's a dog that crosses a zebra walk. Yeah, that sounds like a distress owl. Hey, what's going on? Hey, little guy. Can't rotate, so I can't really get a better thing. So it's always fun when I'm driving and there's a dog that crosses the zebra walk because they're not comfortable with it. Even those that are experienced, they're just all like, are you gonna stop? What's going on? And off they go. And I'm like, well, after you. So what's going on, Ikudayo? Following the strange wolf, which was a dog, you climb to the top of the hill. There is a black-skinned man sitting under a spreading bush. The wolf runs up to him and sits near, whimpering.
Whom you brought? Get lost, dog. You're not needed here.
He raises his arm. See, it's a dog. He raises his arm as if to hit the wolf, but the animal doesn't even try to dodge, still whining. The man's hand goes down, never finishing the blow. The man staggers to his feet, and you notice there's blood soaking to the right of his leather leggings. I also like that he's voiced, because that means that he might be, a general. He's very tall and rather lanky. While he stands before you leaning on his bow, his hurt leg trembles slightly, and the right side of his leggings darken again with fresh bleeding. Nevertheless, the man doesn't reveal his pain, except for a strained jaw and heavy gaze.
Ekundayo.
That's his name, the man says, looking straight into your eyes.
Wow, sounds like a spell.
Does it? I suppose, a little bit.
I guess you were wrong. This is his name.
No way. Who could have guessed that?
I don't think she guessed that. I think she knows that.
It is so.
You're bleeding. We need to patch you up.
Patched up already. This wound isn't the deadliest.
The man stares at his leg as if seeing it for the first time. I'm Gilladel. I'm the Baroness of these lands. Nice to meet you.
Taken for decent ones. Are you decent?
Yes, I'm a friend. What are you doing here?
Sitting, waiting, hunting.
Hunting. I don't wish to pressure. Let's see. He's hunting. Can I ask for what? Because I don't want to say good hunting. But I also don't want to let him just steal my stuff. But then again, if he's going to be a general... I want an option here to do the same thing. What was an intimidation check maybe? The same thing that I did before for consistency. But I'm not really sure I can. I think this is immediately gonna put him off. Any of these. Who? Yeah, he's not hunting. He's chasing someone. Can I help you?
Lured your curiosity.
Also the
Set
answer.
me right.
It's whom?
We'll start a game.
Okay.
The name's Ekondayo.
Okay.
Ekon for decent ones.
Gotcha.
Used to be a carpenter in the Bristle Hill village. Trolls attacked. Killed everyone but me. We'll show them that was a mistake. They all deserve death. Kargad most of all. rock troll. He led them.
I'm hunting the trolls too. Would you like to join our efforts? Ekun's face takes a gets a trifle calmer. You can see he's glad to hear your offer.
We'll mark on your map all the places where troll feet tread the land. Troll's lair must be somewhere nearby. The spirit is strong, but the body falters. We'll follow you wherever you need, but this wound must be tended by healers in the capital. Don't want to burden. One more thing. Before we go, troll feet tread this path often. Would like to stay here until they appear.
He would like to stay here. Absolutely, this is a great place for an ambush. Let's wait. Hopefully he doesn't get killed. Oh. Yeah, I'm not getting you right now. What are you? I suppose a ranger? I don't really need that, because I'm a ranger. What are you? I can't tell. Can I tell? Oh, rapid shot. Yeah, I guess. It's very, very straightforward. So we have a troll already. Okay. Well, I also have Jethal, Valerie. I'm not really sure. Are they invisible or something? Yeah. We also have the end of the episode, because we're out of time. And a new companion whom hopefully will be or actually who will be, see, I mixed those up together as well, will be a general. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.